Welcome to a new video on this channel where we're doing a little bit more of behind the scenes. I just came from South Africa from the Near Pride photo shoot on a quick stopover here in Germany at home for just a couple of days before I go back to Tenerife for the training. Also pretty exciting, we have monthly giveaways running right now. One of the supporters will actually win this sail in March, the RS Racing Evo 7.4, brand new. So pretty much the sail I'm using in the video you will see now, just in a different size. More about that at the end of the video, but definitely make sure to check that out. Everything is also in the link in the video description. But now let's get into it. What I brought to you today, or what I brought for you today, is a 360 video from the training in Tenerife a couple of weeks ago, which I wanted to go through with you and talk you through it a little bit so you can see and understand what I'm going through, what I'm thinking, and what maybe the different tactics are. I think it's going to be quite interesting. Definitely leave us a like under the video if you do like it, and let us know in the comments what else you want to see here. In case you're wondering, it's on a 360 camera on a pole behind me attached to the harness, so you can see everything in the third person view. And yeah, you can see me right here. You can see me water starting. I just turned on the camera, and we're in Almeda, Tenerife. And I am taking the starting signal. So you have a sequence of 4 minutes. This right here is at 2 minutes. You see the yellow flag going up. I'm taking the time. Maybe I took the time already before. You get a few more opportunities to synchronize your watch in case you didn't get the 4 minutes. And the way it works is the start line opens at exactly 0. So you have a countdown from 4 minutes to 0. Of course, you want to hit the start line with full speed at 0. And nowadays we're on a level where really if you are a second late, that means many meters of difference that you're going to be behind. So you really want to hit the start line at 0. And as you can see, the waves here are quite big. I mean, the swell outside is probably around 2 meters. So we have to pass quite some waves. And what we're doing right now is we're going for the run up. So we're going outside for about 1 minute. Then we turn around, and then we're going to slowly approach the start line and of course try to time it well. So you're gonna have to maybe brake a little bit. If you see that you're early, then you're gonna look at your stopwatch at all times. So yeah, we're lining ourselves up here, and everyone wants the best position at the start line. Sometimes the best position is down at the so-called pin end, so that's all the way downwind. And sometimes the best position is at the boat. And that really depends on how the start line is set up. So if the pin end is further in the front, of course you're going to be closer to the first mark, then you have an advantage. If the boat is a little bit more in the front, you're going to have an advantage to start on the boat. And of course if you start upwind, you have more speed going down. Right now what you see is, you see us lining up. I'm really kind of going for the boat. And as you can see, there are a couple of other guys here who also are going for the boat, and that's quite a few guys. And what's coming now, little spoiler, is a little bit of a controversial scene. I am coming from, let's say, sort of the middle of the line, and I'm going rather upwind. And in PWA racing, there are no rules. The only rule is to not do dangerous sailing. In other competitions like the IFCA, you're not supposed to change your direction within the last, I think, 30 seconds or 1 minute. So I'm keeping my line, I'm not doing any sudden movements, but I'm going a little bit more upwind. And of course, if you're downwind of someone and you have an overlap with that person, you're in the right of way. So I'm using sort of my right of way here, which depending on what competitions you're in, that matters or that matters not. And you see Ennio on the Duotron sail here, Jordi on the Duotron sail, and then Michel on the Patrick sail. I'm sort of in front of them all. I'm getting really close here with Jordi, and Jordi is already shouting. Ennio is probably smartly pulling out of the situation because he sees that it's going to get really tight. And that's really the problem here, because we're going towards the boat, and I'm not really leaving much of a gap. And of course everyone wants to cross the start line, and I'm making sure that I'm right at the boat at 0. And if I'm at the boat at 0, of course there's no space for anyone else between me and the boat on 0. So that is my intention here, to be at the boat at 0. Yeah, of course, if these guys realize, hey, I'm going towards the boat, as you can see here, and there's not going to be space, then they're going to have to put the the brake on, which is difficult for them because they're really close together here. So they're having a hard time putting the brake on, and all the guys, they kind of complained afterwards like, hey Nico, you pushed us into the boat. Here you can see it's getting really tight. There's like maybe, yeah, not even a meter space between me and the boat, so there's no space for anyone. And my thinking is obviously, well, if you're not in time at the starting line, sorry, you were too late, and you're gonna have to brake. If you're, of course, if you're next to me, then it's a different story, but if you're sort of behind me, then you're gonna have to look out for yourself. Yeah, might have been a bit dangerous because at some point you cannot brake anymore and you don't want anyone to hit the engine. So my apologies to you guys here. Of course, maybe that was misjudged in the sense that it could have been dangerous for you to hit the engine. But first of all, you gotta make sure that you have a good starting position. So that worked out pretty well. I'm starting at almost zero. And you see our race director here on the boat filming with the phone. So these guys all had to slow down, which really puts them already, yeah, kind of in the back already at the beginning. And then I have below me, those are the guys I'm really fighting with. I have Enrico and Matteo. I'm on this 63 small strong wind board, slalom board, on the 5.8 sail. So these guys really are falling back here, and below me we have Matteo and Enrico, and I'm going around the jibe together with them, and I'm taking the long way. I'm going all the way around, so I'm going really low, and that was because I knew the second mark from the previous races was quite downwind, so I can afford to make a long jibe because I still have, yeah, quite some distance to go downwind to the next mark. So yeah, obviously pushing against these guys here, going quite low. And if you go low, you have to go really low, because if you go just a bit low, you're gonna get the turbulences from their sails and you're gonna get bad wind, and that will slow you down. So I'm going really low here. Actually managed to overtake Enrico here, I think. Jordi managed to fight back, so he obviously had a good jibe. Enrico didn't have the best jibe. And yeah, going in here, very close to Matteo. Unfortunately, however, I cut a little bit wrong with the rail here, going really close to the mark, and sort of messed up that jibe. So frankly, wasn't the best race for me, but I really wanted to show you this particular race because of the starting situation. There was so much going on. I'm kind of taking it easy and getting back up on the board, finishing the race, but luckily it's a training race, and that's sort of what training races are for, right? To train. Gnarly conditions though, big waves, proper wind. So yeah, that's been good times, and yeah, it's exciting to be so close together, you know? Yeah, so even that wasn't a full race, guys. I hope you enjoyed watching along with me. We can do it again in another video. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you like it, how we can also improve this. It's pretty exciting, and I'm looking forward to take you along on more races when I go back to Tenerife now. Share some more news and insights with you. It's going to be an exciting time. Also, don't forget, we have a supporter program now, and actually you can win something in there. So you see right behind me, that's a 7.4 RS Racing Evo, brand new. Any of the supporters can win this sale. So check out the link. You can yeah, help us make these videos possible, and also you're gonna get some PDFs. You can also do the free version. You also get plenty of PDFs just by entering your email address, and you also enter the free giveaway for Near Pride extension and mass base. So plenty of stuff to win. And yeah, if you want to support us, that would of course be awesome, and you're gonna get the chance to win this awesome sale. So don't miss that chance. Looking forward to see you guys in the next one, and yeah, I see you soon.